Okay, like first off, I have to say that it fucking sucks because it's like if there's a video right here, it's like it's not like a mirror where you see yourself like your hands over here, and in the mirror, your hands over here too. It's like the freaking opposite. Like my hands over here, so it's like I'm trying to like fix my hair and stuff. I'm like going like this. I'm like, it definitely looks like my mirror's broken. I'm just gonna minimize that so I don't have to fucking stare at my face all day. So, um, guess I should talk about what happened yesterday. I guess I don't know. I went to the mall and got some clothes for school, and I just moved to Utah, so it's like Utah. It's very exciting. I know. I'm trying to contain my enthusiasm very heavily, but it was on sale for $10, so I got it. It's a little big because I'm fucking skinny, as you can tell. I weigh like 5 pounds, so you know it's very hard to find clothes small enough for me. It's just nothing to complain about. I guess it's better than being fat. I hate people who treat me like this, and I think I'm doing it, so I'm just gonna throw this shit away real quick. Okay, so obviously a little too big, like, but I'm assuming it'll shrink if I wash it in like hot water, killing trees, wasting electricity to wash one shirt so it can shrink. But I don't know. Like when I went, there was actually like this lady that was like, usually here in Utah, people aren't like trying to haggle you when you go to the mall, so that's good. Cause like in Colorado, you go and like every time you walk by a stand, they're like they try to swindle you. Like you walk by the stand where they have like the creams and lotions and potions and all that good stuff for your skin, and like when you walk by, they'll offer you lotion, right? They'll be like, "Want some lotion?" Of course you want some lotion because you're fucking ashy and dry because you're too lazy to put on lotion like me, and you take it, and then for some reason they feel the need to touch you, not only touch you, but that you can't rub the lotion in yourself. So now they have your hands and they're rubbing it in for you while they're giving you the third degree to encourage you to buy their products. And yesterday was actually the first time that actually happened to me here in Utah. Like I was at this store and they had some nice clothes and it was like buy 3 shirts and 2 pairs of pants for $80. Like I was like, oh, so I was like looking. She was like all over my grill, asking me like what kind of brands I like to wear so she could find them in the rack and what sizes, and it was just made me really nervous because I didn't even know what to tell her because it's not like there was specific brands in this like freaking rack, and then I realized that's probably why, because these are like $5 shirts. Otherwise, it would look like a good deal, but it's not. There was like no brand in there, so I don't know what the fuck she was talking about, but she was tripping. I really doubt that. I'm trying to talk loud because a little bit ago, I was recording because it was like the first time I was going to see how the camera was and everything, and it did not hear my voice at all because I was talking like this. But other than that, I was watching Maury this morning. It was like an update one, and they were like showing this girl, and she was like 10, she was a little chunky, she was black, she was independent and a woman, she had hair and pigtails, and then they have this girl on the screen, and it's her mom, and she's like freaking like 200 pounds, and she has some booty shorts on with her fat hanging out of her. Yeah, it was really gross. She was jiggling. It wasn't like her tits were jiggling, her whole body was jiggling. She was like trying to be sexy, and the little girl was telling a story about how like on her birthday, her mom like her friends came over and everybody was just like hanging out, and then her mom came in and she was all like, she wasn't jiggling, but she was just dressed the way she was, and everybody freaking left her party, and I felt bad. She was crying about how like everybody left and she didn't get any presents, and it's like you think her mom would feel bad. It's just like people that do that are people who are actually really like insecure with themselves and they need other people to tell them that they look good. It's just really surprising that people don't realize that. They're also selfish because if you really think about it, you're hurting your daughter. You're making this little girl cry with her little pigtails jiggling too, just like you on accident. And it's just like, it makes you feel bad for her. But what are you gonna do? Want to see my fucking dog? He's a Chihuahua. He's kind of big. He's probably sleeping. And if I can pick him up without him attacking me, because he doesn't like me very much, I don't like him either. I love him even though he's abusive, so it's okay, you know. Just like every other relationship I've been in. But never mind. He's sleeping. He's not even laying. He's sleeping. And if I try to pick him up, he'll growl at me, and then he'll bite my finger. And he's pretty typical for a Chihuahua. You know, he's fucking loud. He barks at everything. I was like, he's bad. We have another dog too, but I wouldn't touch him. I hate that dog. I love that one, even though he bites me. But that one is it's really big. It's like a German Shepherd, and it's white. And he like freaking. Let me see how much time I have on this shit. 'Cause I need to like 6 minutes. That's too long. He's a German Shepherd, and he'll fucking attack the shit out of you. He's like, I don't even know. When he was little, he was really excited, and he would like, whoa, and then he'd jump on your legs, and he'd be like, ah, happy to see you, and then he'd start peeing. Like, I'm not even joking. He would just, it's not like he like intentionally was peeing. He would just tinkle a little bit. Like, he got so excited he had to piss on your fucking leg. No, I didn't have a turtle. My friend had a turtle. My friend David used to have a turtle, and I mean, it was gross when he would like stick his head in because it looks like foreskin rolling over like a penis. But other than that, you know, when you had to pick him up, he would pee because he was scared. You know, it's like these giant ass people just like picking you up, swinging you around. Could you imagine that? And you just like pee. That was always funny. But Jax is mean. That's his name. His name is Jax, and that's Sancho. Like, can you imagine? Like, okay, first of all, my stepdad's white, and he named that dog, and we named this one. So yeah, it's funny because he brought him home, and I was like, oh, he's white. What are you gonna name him? Cracker? And then he's like, no, Jax. And I was like, oh, Cracker, Jax. I thought he was joking, but apparently he was serious. It's too late to go back now. He's already like 2 years old. Not really. He's a year, but who cares? He's really huge. Doesn't matter because he bites a lot, and he jumps on you, and he's really mean, and I don't like him. So I'm gonna give him up for adoption if anybody wants to buy him. Like, seriously, I'll bring him to your house. I will find a way to get over there. Not really. Gregor would probably beat the shit out of me in a metaphorical way. That's not like a dog beating me up because he would really do that with the dog. You know, the dog would kick my ass. He'd also be humping other boy dogs. Like, that's all he ever. I've never seen him hump a girl. I'm just saying, you know, trying to tell me something, you know, whatever. I still love him, even though he's obviously a homosexual dog. Just kidding. I hope I'm talking loud enough. And I need to stop this because it's already getting too long. How do people be doing this? Like, I see people be making videos all the time, and it's just like their videos are 4 minutes long, and I just started talking. I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I just keep looking at myself. I'll put that down. I had no idea what I was going to talk about, and now I'm like, I'm just going to stop right now. Well, that was me. I'm Montana, sent to Steven, sent to Stefan as I talked to my mom, and she told me to say that. That's her name. And you just got annoyed. Just kidding, that reminded me of Sexy Phil. His last video was like something like, this SXE Phil, like the rapid. I was like, woo! I was getting down. But yeah, I should watch this new video. I haven't watched it. That's all. Shane Dawson here.